this Monkey Figure Reviews, and today we'll be looking at a figure from the series King of Artists, featuring the character RORONOA ZORO. Okay, so we can take a quick look at the box first. It is a King of Artists boxes has pretty standard designs, and of course right here you get to see the picture of Zoro. It says BANPRESTO here, and of course the series name and the figure name. Side views over here, black and white photo. The other side and at the back, it's basically the same as the front. So at the top we have the Toei sticker over here to show its authenticity. Alright, if you look at my older videos of King of Artists figures, and of course the or if you've seen it online, they're all basically of this design, just that the picture is different and the wording is different. And of course this figure was released in June this year, quite a while back, but I think it should be quite readily available still. And I just had to get it, and I just bought it yesterday because it's Zoro, and Zoro figures are usually very cool just because of Zoro himself. Alright, and of course you could tell that I have not opened the box yet, so we're gonna do an unboxing with you guys together. So let's go. Okay, so I have all the pieces decked out on the table. There's 4 pieces in total. The upper half of Zoro, the legs, support kind of stand, and of course his swords. Okay, I think I will just look at the individual pieces together first, and I think the easiest part will be the sword. So all his 3 swords come together as a single piece, and I really appreciate that because there are figures that have his swords come separately and it's a little bit tough to put them together. I would say that the quality of the painting here on this sword is okay, but it's definitely not the best from BANPRESTO. There are other ones which are a little bit more what do you call that? Colorful. The color is a little bit stronger, like the red on a Santa Kitetsu. Yeah, but I guess the designs and everything, it's more or less there. But one thing I have to complain about when I'm feeling this piece is basically what do you call that? The handle parts of the swords. They're actually really soft, as you can see. Right? It actually bends. They're more like cheap rubber. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure that if it's pushed, like it's in this case, you can see it's really a little bit bent when it's distorted over time. The other parts of the swords are of a harder material, so don't try to bend that. I think it might break. Yeah, but you know, it's kind of disappointing for here. Alright, and his base is just nothing much. It's a little bit like bricks, black in color, charcoal color, to give his legs a little bit of support. And of course when we look at Zoro, nicely done his face. He's basically putting on his bandana. We don't have a lot of figures where Zoro puts on his bandana. Not a lot. And I'm sorry if you hear voices in the background because my family members are around and they're talking, and it gets captured. It gets captured on video. Yeah, I think this is basically out of a scene, if I'm not wrong, from Dressrosa. Well, he's about to take on one of Doflamingo's executives, Pika, I think. So, put on his bandana, and you can see his hair. It's also quite well done. A little bit in action. He's holding his bandana on the back. There's nothing much to talk about his clothing because it's just black. It's just a black suit in color. There's not a lot of color contrast going on. Of course, they done the creases well. Same for the legs. Okay, it's almost like it's talking, right? Like, get ready to get your ass trashed by me. Gonna put it together. Move it slightly back. Yeah, I can see his belt. Those are little details that they put in. Nothing. You shouldn't expect anything less. His shoes are just general black in color as well. Not a little bit of dirt, kind of. Little bit of dirt or color shading going on. And of course, we have a hole here to put the swords. Right here. He has basically no ass. Zoro has no ass. No ass confirmed. And oh my, holy crap, he looks really tall. For some reason, or I think I just didn't push his body in hard enough. No, looks like it's the max, but he looks really tall. For some reason. Put this part just go in like that, and as you can see, it stands perfectly fine without the base. But I'm just gonna put it on for completeness sake. And this is actually a decent base. You know, it's not too ugly. So even in my display, I wouldn't mind putting him on like that. And there you go, King of Artists, RORONOA Zoro, ready to kick ass. I'm gonna do a 360 for you guys now, so you can get a better look all round. Yeah, I think the selling point is basically just it is Zoro, and you don't really get a lot of interesting pose around here. The color is a little bit mundane, but I mean, it's not their fault. This is basically what he was wearing in Dressrosa, and in fact in Strong World too, in the movie. This is how he looked like. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the other figures so you can have a little bit of comparison going on, as well as tell you the height of this figure. Alright, so over here I have Zoro figures from various series, but first I'm gonna tell you the height of the King of Artists 1 first. He is really tall. Really tall. To the top, almost 10.5 inch, about 26.5 cm. One of the taller figures from King of Artists I've seen so far. Not sure if that's because Zoro is a tall character or what, but hey, I'm not complaining. And yeah, so here we have Sailing Against Zoro, here we have Master Stars Piece Zoro, and here we have S Cultures Zoro. And this two in the middle, they are supposed to be of similar height, similar scale, but you could tell that this King of Artists one is a little bit taller than usual. And I just realized that this Zoro has no legs too, other than no ass. His legs are really skinny here in the King of Artists ones. And both of them are taller than the Portrait of Pirates. And of course the S Cultures one, it's of similar scale, just that it is in a fighting position, fighting pose. Yeah, but S Cultures one, as I mentioned in my previous video for this figure, it's more similar to POPs. Okay, so if you are thinking of ways to display them, of course, the most obvious way is usually to display your whole Zoro collection together. It looks, I don't think can ever go wrong. It just looks they just look amazing, as you could see in front. And I think some of you may be asking, you know, if is this King of Artists Zoro really worth it to get? I would say, I wouldn't say worth it, but it is not a must buy. I don't think it's a must buy. If you can get this version of Zoro, the Master Stars piece, I think you should get this one. Even though the design, the sculpt, his face, it's of the earlier versions because it's really long ago. But you can actually display this one with his swords out. Like, swords are actually removable. But of course the King of Artists one is not. And yeah, but I don't know if you're a King of Artists fan or Zoro fan, I'm not stopping you. But if you're just a regular old collector that happened to chance upon this on a shop, I don't think it's a must buy. There are other better figures out there. Okay, and I'm just gonna move all these figures aside for a while I bring in King of Artists Sanji, so we can have a look of how they look like together. There you go. Pretty decent, huh? Pretty decent. And of course, as you could see, Zoro is taller. They're all decked out in black suits. I just realized it's very similar, including the shoes that they wear, the attire. Very neat. Very neat. And this is of course another way you could display your Zoro figure with Sanji. Alright. I have my Master Stars piece Mihawk here as well. So this could of course be another possibility, since they are of the similar scale and similar height. Alright, I hope this end part of the video is informative enough for you to look at how you want to display them. So that's all I have. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate it a lot for all your support, guys. Thank you guys, and see you again. It's Monkey Figure Reviews, and I'm out.